What's going on, guys? It's your boy Neeks back with another match review. Manchester United 1, FC Copenhagen 0. We are into the Europa League semi-final where we will play either Wolves or Sevilla. Whew, we made hard work of that, innit? Yes, Man United through to the semi-final, European semi-final. First one in 3 years? Yeah, since Jose Mourinho in 2017, which was Europa League, of course. Can't remember the last time we've been to a Champions League semi-final, but we'll focus on that next season. This year, it is the Europa League. And we made hard work of it. We went to extra time, got the goal in the 95th minute in the end, through a penalty, our 21st penalty of the season. Bruno Penandes. Yes, I'm calling him Penandes. You lot, you can try and use it as a slur, do what you want. He gets in front of the goal, 12 yards out, and he does not miss. He doesn't miss. And I'll take it. The reason why we're getting so many penalties is because we're having so many attacking players in the box, in attacking positions, and with tricky feet, tricky movement, and forcing the opposition to bring us down. And the one who won the penalty was Anthony Martial, who, for me, is my man of the match. He didn't get a goal. Probably should have got a goal. Had a couple of chances and openings where he either took too long to shoot, or the keeper made blinding saves. I mean, we had 26 shots. 26 shots in this match. 14 saves by Carl-Johan Janssen. He put in the performance of a lifetime. I'm not going to be surprised if you're going to see Man United linked to him, because you know we've got a keeper situation going on at the moment, and you know how the transfer rumour mill likes to run rings around Manchester United. But yeah, he had a great game, and I mean, if Copenhagen got the win, or even took it to penalties, you'd have to give him the man of the match. As it was, Anthony Martial, he just kept going. I'm so happy with Martial today. The heat was visibly affecting most players out there, and I think Copenhagen started the game well. And as the game wore on, you could see the energy levels and the stamina levels between the two sides really came to fruition. And it told in the end. And as the game went on, we got better and better. And I'm sure, of course, the playing together, so a lot of these players haven't played together since the end of the Premier League season. Obviously, it was a different team, pretty much a different 11 who went out against Lask in the second leg last week. So there's that rhythm that they have to get back. And I just think the energy levels were low. From people like Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Pogba. You know, Fred was energetic as he always is. Everything didn't come off, nearly gave away a goal early on. You know, Bailly, who was starting beside Harry Maguire, he had a very, very good game before he was subbed off, because him and Maguire both on yellow cards, and of course couldn't risk going down to 10 men, especially in that heat. And I guess out of the two centre-backs, as good as Bailly was, he's probably at risk, more prone to give away a foul that could lead to a yellow card, because he's much more eccentric, you might say. But so he got subbed off, and Lindelof came on, and he was good as well. But even though on the stats will show that we dominated the game, 26 shots, 14 on target, of course we should have had more goals, 100%. Mason Greenwood we had a penalty that was ruled out early in the first half because of an offside from Maguire. I'm not sure the actual incident, but the referee pointed to the spot, but the linesman flagged for offside at the same time, so that was ruled out. Then we had a goal ruled out for offside through Mason Greenwood, brilliant right-footed shot. I think, not too long before half-time, in off the post, after a headed through ball from Marcus Rashford. He was just offside, about a yard offside. And then Marcus Rashford had a fair shot just before half-time. We ended the half very well after starting it very, very poor. I think after the drinks break, we had a 10-15 minute spell where we were on top. Then we kind of gave possession back to Copenhagen. We were chasing shadows for a good minute. And then we, as the half ended, probably the last 10 minutes of the half, we took control and created a few chances and should have scored, wasn't able to score. Second half, it was all Man United, just chance. I mean, Copenhagen were breaking and they were having some opportunities. Wan-Bissaka had to clear a goal-bound effort, even though it doesn't go down the shot on target, because he blocked it before it reached where the keeper was. And I think there was about 2 other defenders behind. But they were creating openings. and we couldn't just rest. We couldn't just be lethargic or rest on our laurels. That the game had to be won. We weren't able to do it in the 90 minutes, but we were creating chance after chance. Greenwood had another shot that pinged off the post, and Marcus Rashford tapped in the rebound, but he was offside as well. But yeah, as the game wore on, Martial became more and more of a threat. He was very good up to that point, but then his dribbling prowess came to fruition. He was coming deep, picking up the ball and running at Copenhagen, and they just couldn't deal with his fancy feet. They really couldn't. And to have a player of his ilk on the ability that he's playing, the form that he's in, I think is absolutely brilliant. He's having the time of his life at the moment, starting up front, giving that number 9 shirt by Solskjaer, and doing the job that the manager wants. He was, yeah, I can't say enough how good he was. But yeah, the game just kept going, and we had a chance after chance, shots from long range. Copenhagen defended very, very well. It made it difficult, made it tight, and we just couldn't really pick the lock. And when we did, the keeper was there. So yeah, in the end, 0-0 at 90 minutes, went to extra time. Mata came on for Mason Greenwood, who looked lively. He's a good game, but I guess we just needed something different, a bit more ingenuity, a bit more creativity. Someone coming in, picking up, in between the half spaces or just in behind the midfield. And Mata did that. Mata did that very, very well. His cameo performance was better than his performance against Lask, even though he got 2 assists in that game. He really influenced this game from the moment he came on, linking well with Martial, Rashford, Pogba, Bruno. Everyone was just from the second half onwards. We were just pushed that much higher, pressing from the front, and we just really trapped Copenhagen in their half. And that's how really we should have been playing the whole game, just on the front foot constantly, looking for that goal. We got the goal in the end. It was just before that, Martial sort of scored. I think it was Rashford who played him in, and good feet, got one-on-one with the keeper, and keeper saved with his feet. Very good save. Martial ended up on the floor, but he got back up in time to receive a pass from, can't remember who it was, to be honest, could have been Bruno Fernandes. And as he took it away from the defender, I think he was looking probably to shoot with his left foot. The defender grabbed him by the shoulder and pulled him down to the floor, and Bruno stepped up as he does. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, don't do the jump and the kick, because this keeper looks on job. This keeper has been studying. Like, he looks like he's looking to save this penalty today. So I was like, if you do the jump and kick, the keeper's going to stand and wait for you. He looked like he was ready, but I guess Bruno knows better than me as well. Well, I say knows better than me, but he was on my wavelength, and he just ran out, boom, into the corner, and the keeper was waiting for it, because the ball was past the keeper before he even realised. He dived to the right, but the ball was actually past him before he really got into his stretch, because he was waiting for that jump. And I like the fact that Bruno's got that. He's got that jump, which he's done a few times, and I've seen him run up and shoot straight away, which means that keepers can't just anticipate what he's going to do. They're going to have to commit. They're going to have to say, I'm going to the right, that's where I'm going to dive. And if he hits it sweetly, then you're not going to get there anyway, maybe. But if he doesn't, if he does the jump and you commit, then he'll send it the other way. So his penalty technique is flawless, because he's varied in what he can do. And he got the goal. And it was just like, okay, let's get another one, guys. Let's just win the game. Just win the game. Don't have to worry about Copenhagen still got an opportunity and chance. And they did have, we allowed them to continue to have those, have the belief anyway that they could win the game. Just after that, Victor Lindelof I think it came from a corner just before the half time in extra time. And the ball fell to Mata, and a brilliant save again by the keeper with his feet inside the area. The shot from Mata inside the area fell to Victor Lindelof on the right hand side of the box, and his left foot shot hit the post. It was like, if we beat the keeper, we're beating the post. It was crazy. We really should have won that game very, very comfortably. As good as Copenhagen performed, given their status as underdogs, and as good as their keeper performed, we should have made that. That game should have been 3-4-0, easy. I'm not going to lie, it really should. They didn't have a shot on target. With all their pushing and the good player, couple of times they got past Brandon Williams down their side and putting a couple crosses. As excited as they looked at times and how well they defended, we should have been out of sight a long time ago. In the end, yeah, we kind of just got over the line. I mean, it was comfortable. Extra time was comfortable, I'm not going to lie. Once we got the goal as well, that was like, that kind of settled everything. But it should have been much, much more. But yeah, we take it. 1-0 through to the semi-finals. Wolves or Sevilla await. In the other semi-final, Inter Milan beat Leverkusen 2-1. Barrea and Lukaku with the goals for Inter. And Kai Havertz with his last goal, last appearance, possibly for Bayer Leverkusen, as he maybe looks to make his move over to London, to the Premier League, to Chelsea for next season. The other two ties in the Europa League are played tomorrow. Sevilla versus Wolves and Shakhtar Donetsk versus Basel. We're getting to the end, the business end of the competition. Semi-finals, then finals, straight knockout, no two-legged ties. What can you do in 90 minutes? I mean, if we perform like this against the likes of Sevilla or even Wolves, we would lose. So we need to start the game how we kind of started the second half. How we went into the second half and played right through to the end of extra time. That's how we need to start these games. Or better teams, as I've said. I mean, I keep saying it, better teams will punish us. I said it after the last game. I said it today. Neither time happened, but better teams will punish us. I am sure of it. We have to be on our game if we're going to win this trophy. The trophy is there to win in terms of we don't need, the pressure isn't there that we needed to qualify for Champions League, so the guys can relax. And that's what happened in the second half. They relaxed a bit more and they were just passing the ball around. Pogba and Bruno were really getting their foot on the ball and imposing themselves on the game as they should. And that's what I want to see from us going forward. Impose. Our best players need to impose themselves on the game from minute one in the way that Tony Marshall did from minute one right through to minute 120. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the match and the rest of the competition in the section below. And I will see you all soon.